Listen, motherfucker.
Sometimes you just gotta grab life by the Pokeballs, realistically.
Let's get a shiny Macargo.
Yo! What? There's no way that just happened, bro!
I'm a sucker for meat on a stick, you know what I mean?
Oh!
If I can just bang out an entire family instantly, then that's ideal. Delicious. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3. Goodbye.
Gums up the works. Oi. You'll thank me later.
Yo, 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 yo. What's up, chat? Hello. Hello, hello. Yo, yo. What's going on, chat room? Welcome in. It is Thursday the 20th of August, and we're going to do some shiny hunting tonight. Going for Charmander and Poipole, and hopefully going to pull one of these out of a hat here. So let's see what we can get. Let's get it started. Did just finish setting up the Poipole hunt itself. So we are good to go in that regard. And then, of course, we got Charmander at 47.55 to start off here. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah, we're good to reset that. Honestly, kind of wild. To be not done with Type Null, but unfortunately, I'm gonna have to get a second copy of Type Null. But we are switching back to Poipole to get a second one of these as well for the living decks. Gote, welcome in, Daddy-O. I'm at work, but I wanted to say hi and enjoy the hunt. I appreciate it, my dude. Send me some luck if you can. Yeah, let's hope to get another, another Poipole here, so we can get another Type Null and hopefully do those before bank closes. But we shall see. I appreciate the luck, and I hope work goes well, my dude. Hope you're hanging in there, my friend. It's always good to see you, buddy. Yeah, we chatted briefly the other day, dude. We gotta hop into a Discord call and play some Master Duel. 100%. There we go. Alright, so I have the counter on. I'd be happy to. So I gotta recall that. I'm not sure if there's more or less dialogue in the Poipole versus Type Null. Sounds good. What days do you usually not work, or does it kind of vary per week? Isn't it? Didn't you say Tuesdays? You usually don't work, but you did this past Tuesday. But yeah, I'm down, brother, man. Okay. So if I just spam click through it, does it catch it is my question here. So we'll spam click. Yeah, it seems like it probably catches it. Yeah, looks like it did catch it, which is great. The spam click works for Poipole. And then obviously for Charmander, just have to press B. So I don't spam a nickname of A, etc., etc. Usually Monday and Tuesday, but this week it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Okay. Yeah, I would say this coming Tuesday, man. We can hop on if you're available. That'd be fun. As I believe you saw, and I posted in my on Insta, and in the Discord, obviously, I did get shiny type null off stream last night, which was very cool. Unfortunately, no clip for that. It's funny too because I was literally going through old clips at the time, so like a part of my brain was like, "Oh my god, I got that on fucking clip here or on recording," and no, I was not recording on OBS, unfortunately. But it was fucking sick. Yeah, welcome in, Peter. How's it going, my friend? Oh, it's the boys' first day of school. Oh, well, go Tay. I'll be there to support you, my friend. Dude, that's so exciting, though. Very excited for the little man's new journey, you know what I mean? That's awesome. What's going on, Peter? How are you, my friend? You living the dream, or what? I hope so. As per. You're playing, is it Froza or Forza? Forza. Taking a break. Hell yeah, my dude. The dream hath been lived each and every day. Nice, dude. Hope you've been enjoying. Type null was only 208 resets. So that was some crazy shit. A 1 in 4,096 hunt in more than 20 times rather under odds. Hey, welcome in, Snoops. How are you, my friends? Good to see you, bud. Yeah, dude, and honestly, like, again, with the odds being 40-96, it was very under odds. And as you can see, I still haven't found Charmander, which is full. But honestly, making some good progress on Charmander as of recently. It has kind of been flying by. How are you doing, Snoops? How's the week been for you so far? Hope you've been having a good one. Thank you for the streak, Peter. Hey, Peter. Thanks for the streak. Thanks for streaking in my stream. I appreciate that. You went on a date last week with someone you've been talking to for a couple months. Yo, I saw your picture of the cats, which were very cute, but that's so awesome. I hope that's been going well. That's so sweet. I hope the date went well. I hope that's been going amazing for you. Let's see here. They got cute cats and they cozy up to you, which makes your heart happy. You know, I really love, obviously I love Reese so much because he is such a good boy and a handsome boy, but he does the same thing. Like, he's such a social cat, even like with new people. Like, he will be one to just go right up to you if it's your first time in the house, and, you know, he'll nuzzle up to you. Super social and friendly. So that's so awesome. What are their names? They were super cutie. Okay, first of all, that's fucking adorable. Don't need a second of all, realistically. Dude, I'm like looking at these Charmander like for way too long. I'm like, wait, is that shiny? Like, obviously it's not. But goddamn. Yeah, we really would love to get Risa brother. It's just not like the timing isn't right now regarding, you know, our landlord situation. But we believe that we will be able to within a year. So that's kind of our game plan of getting Reese a kitty cat little brother. At this point, you're just gonna visit for the cats. You went to OG for the first time, and you love the chicken gnocchi soup. Yeah, that does sound good. I've never had that from the OG. But that was your first time at the OG? Thank you. The you know, the cat distribution system will eventually work itself out. Not that we got Reese from the wild, but you know, we found him and he turned out to be the perfect cat for us from the shelter. So it will happen again. I haven't been to the Olive Garden in a while, but I really just go. I usually just get chicken parm every single time, and then you know, have a nice couple baskets of unlimited breadsticks and lettuce, just lettuce. But be careful with that lettuce, chat. Hey Llama, welcome in, my friend. How are you? What's going on, sunshine? Hope you're doing well tonight. Yes. Hanging in there. Hope you're doing well. I am doing well. Thank you so much. I'm also hanging in there. And I hope everything is great with you in preparation for the new school year. When do you start? When do you start back up? I hope that goes as well as it can. Thursday after Labor Day, yeah, so that's the 8, 9, that's the 10th? Yeah, that is pretty late. Is it like because of any particular reason? Snow days? Probably not. Maybe just the timing of when Labor Day falls on. Because the 31st of August is on a Monday. Hope everyone feels better soon. There's something going around. Oh no. Yeah, I hope you feel better soon. Stay hydrated. Can we get a hydrate in the chat, please? Yeah, no, that makes sense. Because the 31st being the Monday. It is a late Labor Day this year. I don't think I have my water. Oopsie. That's an oopsie moment. Alright, I gotta go get it. Alright, one more check X2, and then let me get my water. Nope. Alright, BRB, just gonna grab my water. Do. We got a ducklet in the chat as well. And for any exclamation duck 2 enjoyers, I think it is. I wonder how that sounded, actually. I think the other one is just duck. Is duck 1. There's a 1 at the end of it. Alright, hydrate. Nee, Squidward. Nee, Squidward. Nee, ducklet. I did actually say that to myself in my car alone when I found a shiny ducklet in Pokemon Go the other day. But alas, it was not a shiny Wingull, so... Still unable to recreate the Wingull clip. You're waiting for payday so you can get the Pokopia update. How much is that? Is that like another 30 or something for the DLC on that one? Yeah, I still have not dived into that yet myself. Seen like a decent amount of clips though. Yeah, 35, so 36 after taxes, or maybe like 32 or whatever. Get it, dive? Badumts. Actual badumtis moment. Badumts. It does look very fucking cute though. It's a very cute game. I really just love, you know, all the Pokemon personalities and quirks. Personally, I'm more in it just for like the story aspect of it than being super creative. No, I legit do the same thing really, really hard. And especially with a game like Stardew, like a cozy game in which you can hoard absolutely everything. You know I'm gonna do that, for sure. They just rot in a chest, all the materials. Yeah, and my Pokopia main area is just littered with chests with shit in them. The physical card for the DLC, it changes perspective when seen from 2 different angles. The cartridge itself, is it like holographic? And also, so the DLC itself has a, no, not a cartridge, but like the card. Oh, I think I got some extra encounters there. At least one. Take out the trash and pack for a trip? Ooh. Well, yes. Muster up the energy to get that trash out. I hear you on that. I probably should have taken out the recycle bags before starting, but alas, here we are. And so we're going on a little trip this weekend. It's not little, but we are going up to Encore for a show tomorrow night, so that should be fun. Of course, you come to Boston when I leave. Yeah, we're not going to Boston, we're going to Everett, alright? Where are you going? Are you going far on your trip? The same shit, literally. So many fucking suburbs in Boston, honestly. It's just all Boston. For real, though. So I tried to activate the Siri bot's ad break warning commands, and it looks like I have an ad starting in 2 minutes. Let's see if it works. I'm not sure if it's going to work or not, but we'll find out. Every time Brian comes up to Boston, I'm on the way. Oh, you're on the way down in our area. You and Barbarian Hands are going to New York? Nice! Where are you going to be in New York? In the, in Times Square area? Or otherwise? Manhattan? In Brooklyn? Nice! That's so fun. Are you guys flying, train, or are you going to drive? Yeah. Never mind on the last one there. I don't think I would do that. I mean, maybe. No, I mean, at this point, I would definitely rather just take the train in. At this point. You are driving! Oh my goodness! You're a driver, so are you the driver? You like being in control? I mean, yeah, I mean... I feel that. And Coda especially feels that. Alright, cool, yeah. So it looks like the ad warning did start, or did activate. Sweet, thanks SiriBot. Much appreciated. And I think it's a 3-minute, so it's going to start in about 30 seconds. So we'll go on a quick BRB shortly. Yeah, I hope you have an amazing time. Be safe, drive safe, and all of that. Alright, we'll do this Charmander check after the break. We'll BRB. Yo. Alright, we're back. Welcome back, chat. So you're gonna parallel park like a demon, from what I understand? I'm good at parking, I swear. But, like, where is there to park in New York, or specifically Brooklyn. It's gonna be chaotic. Do you have any? Do you guys have anything special planned for the trip? Any fun event in particular?
Hello.
Bryn is incredibly good at parking. Yeah, in a garage and then Ubering, exactly. No, I feel that. That's literally what I would do. And what I have done previously. What's going on, Brian? Welcome in, buddy. How are you? So we got ad alerts now. Thank you, SiriBot. I always forgot that was a thing. But it's very, very useful. Yo, easy first. Let's go. Oops. It's the bestie in the group chat's birthday. Nice. Let's go. I hope you guys have a great time. That's very fun. It's too easy, much like when I got shiny type null and only 208 resets easy. Exclamation point last shiny for that awesome clip. Amazing, really. Oh fuck, I just reset over the Charmander. But it was not shiny. In fact, it was not a check, so... Oh no. Lovely. Rusi. Depends on the good girl counter for Rusi tonight. Yo, excellent trash. Just slowly trying to get more photos of the cats. I believe you could just ask very nicely. Damn, right between 6'7" and 69. It's a good roll, honestly. Okay. Is over 50% eligible for ice cream at this point? But I don't think good enough to have Bryn take out your trash, I'm sorry. would honestly love that shiny Charmander to be female and modest as well. Gold lizard and the hard-boiled egg. I would say that shiny poipole is more of a messy, sunny side up, in which a little yolk made its way to its other appendages. Yolk. I appreciate the luck, guys. Thank you. Yeah, I hope you get rested, and yo, have fun on the trip, for real. Be safe. And enjoy. Enjoy everything. Enjoy being alive. That would be my best advice. Hello, Peter. Yeah, I think poipole is pretty much the same exact time as type null. But technically, type null has like a zoom in, so it is actually a little bit slower, probably. The lowest one is crazy, bro. That's a crazy soundbite. I imagine what that looked like in the recording booth. In that one particular scene, in that one particular episode of Family Guy. I wish it wasn't raining. You were going to ask about what you can look for in the sky tonight. I mean, if it's raining and you're looking for recommendations about what to look for in the sky, you can definitely look outside and see rain. Would probably be my best advice. Or perhaps clouds. But that's emphasis on perhaps.
Perhaps.
Alright, 4,800 for Charmander. Gonna have to change my title. Holy cow. At this point in this Charmander hunt, I honestly think we are going over odds. That's going to be confirmed, but we are going to get it like slightly over odds. So it'll probably be like, I'm guessing like 8,500. All right, titles are updated. I don't know if it's raining down here. I really can't tell, actually. It didn't really look like it was going to rain earlier. Unless it was just oncoming. I think it's going to be 8,500 encounters to get Charmander. 8,500, give or take. I'll guess like 8,549. That's my official guess. Yeah, I know. It's unfortunate. So the only other full odds shiny hunt I've done was the Watchhog hunt, in which I got 2 Scrafties. That hunt, all those shinies were 1 in 8,192. And I believe that's like the only full odds shiny hunt I've ever done. Besides this Charmander here, which is also 8192. So that's why I'm guessing 8549. But we shall see, of course. Let's see. Let me unbury that clip real quick. Thank you for typing that. Oh, here it is. Wait, what is Watchhog, though? Is that even a clip? Let's think. No, it's not actually, but I think this is it. That should be it. For real.
Whoa, shiny warthog! No way! Oh my god, dude! Yes! Dude!
Alright, so how many encounters total was this? 26, 21. Let me hide these for a moment. 26, 21, 34, 37, and 10279. What's quick math on that? That's approximately 16k. That's like 16.2, 16.3, 16,300 encounters between the three of them. And that's double odds. I mean, the thing that made this hunt faster is sometimes the Pokemon would appear in twos. So this, I mean, this hunt is arguably taking longer, for sure, for Charmander. I like to think that you react like that even when alone. And the thing is, again, I really wish I had the reaction for type null. Because, dude, I was punching the shit out of my hand. I was like, let's go! Let's fucking go! And we could just dub that over my actual reaction, I think. I think that was a pretty good take right there. But it'll be good to get this live today for Poipole, so I'm ready to go. Let's do it. Pounding hand meat. L mod quick math. Bryn, without your clips, things would be a bit derailed. But no, hear this. I have been like trying to make space on my hard drives. And I mentioned this a couple streams ago, or I think it was last stream, I was just clearing old clips. And not like clearing them, but essentially moving them to different drives just to free up space. Yeah, basically. That's essentially the whole thing. But I do want to get them on a external hard drive of some sort. Your friend and you used to shiny hunt a lot his place, and he really got to see you do that critical clip What clip was that in particular, Peter? Oh, when he does that. Woo! What was your reaction to? Yeah, I did actually have one clip that I came across, and it was titled Last Stream at the Old Place. And it was the VOD from the last stream at my mom's place before me and Coda moved in to our previous apartment. Shiny gumshoes? Were you hunting for it specifically? Or did it just happen to come up? Was it like an SOS hunt? Looking forward to pounding a lot of meat when we get either of these shinies tonight. So it was the first thing you hunted after getting Charm. So you didn't even hunt it, it was just your first encounter that you had after getting Charm. That's actually pretty sick. At that point, you're like, oh, yeah, it works. Not faulty shiny Charm. 6, 7? W charm moment. Yeah, we definitely take those, bro. You wish you could regain your lost shinies. You want your pizza fish, Bruxish. Yeah, still don't care for Bruxish. The shiny is crazy. Crazy is better than the actual Mon. Or the actual color scheme of the Mon. But it is definitely unfortunate with shinies being lost to time, and it happens. It definitely happens for sure. Probably just to time. You lose track of the games. You know, there's just so many places that they could end up. I've definitely had many shinies from past games. I remember specifically from Gen 4 in Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, specifically in Pearl and Platinum. In my Pearl version, I hunted for, with the Poke Radar method, for Absol, and I'm pretty sure the first one I got was Abra, but getting the Absol with that method was very, very cool. But I don't know where either of those ones ended up. Yeah, exactly. Lost on past hardware. It had all your Y replay teams and 100 shinies that you personally hunted. Oh, dude. Do you know where it ended up? Or is it just, like, lost? Lost into house? So the potential of being sold slash stolen at a yard sale, the person that opened that file, hopefully, if anything, found all those and was like opened up the gold mine that save file was and just shat their pants. But I more so hope that it is just somewhere in your house and you eventually stumble upon it. Oh, thank you for the muted. Appreciate it. So the first TCG Pocket, or I should say the TCG Pocket set Deluxe Pack EX is once again being turned off tonight. It comes back like once every, or what? You know, it's been back a few times. I actually don't know like how often it has been back, but that does leave tonight. So I think I'm gonna rip a 10-pack of TCG Pocket cards before the end of stream. Turn the music up a bit. Just realized it's been pretty low.
She made fucking bangs. What the fuck?
Alright, let's double check this. Alright, not shiny, and yes. Thank you for the can of beans. Gyarados with his beans. And also his Gyaracock. This Gyarados has like the biggest freaking cock I've ever seen. Thanks, sniped. Nice. Fuck this shit, I'm out moment. Alright, I'm not shiny either. You guys doing anything fun this weekend? Anything good going on? Walking has not been banned, so everyone is still allowed to walk. And then Peter also just remains unbanned. everything continues as it was. So we're actually going camping next weekend,
What no fun.
which I'm pretty excited about. We'll be going down to Miles Standish for a few days, probably Friday to Sunday. I think Coda has the following day off. Yeah, so not this weekend, but the following weekend. Yo, Peter, we should, like, set a date to do that. Because I really am just, like, booked out a couple weekends at this point, which is crazy. And, like, low-key hate. But either, like, a Saturday or Sunday morning. So next weekend for you is college move-in weekends. Friday and Sunday. Anything going on the day between? I hope that goes well, and I hope that is as painless as can be. That's always a big, a big day, obviously. Probably a bunch of stressful bullshit. There'll be some of it, but, it'll be good at the same time, too, Again, as good as it can be. I believe in you. I believe in you. Bye-bye. Usually free Sunday mornings. All right, I will keep that in mind. If everything went totally smoothly, then it wouldn't be an authentic experience. Actually, no, that's stupid. There's a chance it will go perfectly well. But even if it doesn't, that's okay. No shot. Well, at least you know what to expect. Well, I hope this coming weekend you get some good rest, for sure. Maybe by age 50? Definitely hard to say. No prediction is needed for that over-under for sure. Staying away from that one. So yeah, I mentioned it previously, but this weekend we're going, or tomorrow actually, we're going up to Boston to the Encore casino. We're gonna get some dinner, and then we're going to watch DJ Pauly D do a set, which is super random, but should be a lot of fun. Kind of just decided to make these plans. And Coda's very excited, so that's a 2 thumbs up, would recommend. The wife being happy. Nice. It's really not bad of a ride if traffic isn't horrendous. Yeah, I don't think it'll be terrible. Obviously, we'll probably hit a bit of traffic. But yeah, we're taking the RAV4 and checking in to the hotel probably close to 5:36, and then we'll probably just Uber over to the casino. Maybe gamble a bit just for funsies. Grab some foods. And then head to the show. Oh shit, in Everett. Is it in Everett? His wife loves the casino. Yeah, I do like it there, but I wouldn't say that I love it enough to go often whatsoever. Just one singular wife. Okay, fair. Honestly fair. Nice little double check. She's up at that place, tens of grands? Really? Jesus. I mean, in that case, you know, that's great that she loves it. I thought it was like, you know, the opposite situation. Loves it, but definitely kind of in the hole a bit. Which is to be expected with gambling, usually, but, you know, sometimes it works out better than expected. Alright, that is centered. Good, good. Alright. Poipole number 100. Well, I sure don't have her luck with this shiny hunting stuff, I'll tell you that much. You don't gamble after living in Vegas and experiencing the scene. It disgusts you, honestly. That's fair. You know, it's not You know, it's not the best environment, realistically, when you get down to it, but it's good for tourists and tourism. And, you know, something fun to do responsibly when you're in the area. But anything more than that, I'm all set with. And then it cuts to a clip of me at the slot machine, withdrawing 20 grand from my account. All on the slot machine itself. Yeah, what is that? First Light, I believe. I see the billboard ad for that on at the bottom of 140 when I'm heading up to work. But I have I've never been close enough to that casino to even like see what's going on there. Nope. The blue hair zombies pulling in and out all morning/day. Is it like the same person that you see? Or just like the same type of person, really? Do you know what the big building is on the mall? Or like on the old Galleria? Yeah, I hear that. I saw something on Reels the other day that was just a yeah, it was actually video footage of the Galleria being demolished, like taking down the main beam that had like the logo and stuff on it, where the food court was below, or the food court was above, and someone in the comments said something along the lines of that it's just literally an empty building right now. It was going to be a FedEx freight terminal. Interesting. You saw that video yesterday? Yeah. Yeah, I saw it. It probably is just empty, an empty warehouse right now. It's crazy, man. Anyways, so many Whoppers right there. Yo, same back in the day. I didn't really have Whoppers back when I wasn't absolutely disgusted by Burger King. But yeah, just double cheeseburgers and nuggies. Yep, right in that spot. Honestly, the thing I loved the most about that mall was the round one. Round one was sick, dude, and I wish I went there more, because it was a lot of fun. They had like the bowling, the arcade setups, pool. Those are like the main things that I liked about it. Yeah, that's probably why I didn't go that much, to be fair. But whenever I did go, it was a lot of fun. Bowling shouldn't be that expensive, yeah. Yeah, and now that I think about it, I only bowled like maybe once. Yeah, maybe only one time there, actually, now that I think about it. I liked playing pool there. That was like my favorite thing about it. Love me some billiards. Love me some balls. I mean, come on, chat. Let's be honest here. Oh, you never even walked inside at all? Honestly, it was like a really cool layout. The majority of the space there was like arcade cabinets. Like, you know, they had the modern games, but they didn't have really retro games at the time. It was more of like the Japanese crane and crane games, fighting games, rhythm games as well. So they had a lot of that shit, which I honestly liked the feng shui of more than I liked playing the actual game. But yeah, they had probably about 16 pool tables total. Maybe it wasn't that many. Maybe it was like 8 to 12 or something. And then they also had darts. They also had karaoke. I did do the karaoke once. That was actually pretty fun. Surprisingly decent. And they had a bunch of TVs around a bar in the middle. And, yeah, I think that was like the main stuff they had there. So no, the Best Buy was a different area. So the round one was around the back. So the Best Buy and the round one were there at the same time. Best Buy? Yeah, I don't remember what was there. I don't think Best Buy was ever anything else particularly, because that was on the front to the right of like the food court area. And then like Workout World and BCC moved in there as well. Memory is just bad altogether then. There's a lot of things. So I hear you. But I mean, get it together, man. That place was my home. No, I wouldn't go that far. But I did spend a lot of time at that mall. Just in general, for sure. We all did. Filene's basement, that was actually in the basement. It's so funny because I don't think I ever went down there. My memory of that place, I have no memory of this place, was after that closed and like they blocked off the escalator permanently, and then they covered up the floor where the escalator was. It was the only thing down there. Like, I wonder what that looks like right now. If it's still a basement area or they just filled it completely with concrete. I wonder. Crushed stone and concrete. That place was the shit in the early 90s. Yep, in the early 90s, I was exactly 0 years old. So therefore, I don't remember it too well. I wonder, like, what year that actually closed. Heyday was in the early 90s. It closed in the last 10 or 11 years, permanently. Alright, we got an Absol in the chat. I feel the need to go for this one, since I mentioned Shiny Absol earlier. Let's see here. Is that a thing? Dark Ball? Or is it like Night Ball? PCG balls. I thought that was a command, I guess not. Alright, we'll see what happens there. Alright, how are my balls looking? It was open for a few years. You went to get lunch there all the time from the lady who forced you to take the samples. What a freaking legend, dude. Alright, cool, we got it. Thanks. Thanks, balls. A certified balls moment. Okay. So I would like to get to 250 with poipole tonight, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. That was my original goal, but I'm feeling pretty sleepy. So we got an ad in about 7.5 minutes. We'll run through that, and we'll see where we get to on the other side. We're still dropping in the gym there for a while after it closed. Yep. That was like probably when I got the most badge points on it. Yeah, I wonder who ended up being the last person when it did get erased forever. '07 White Church. What about West Kong? R.I.P. doing raids at West Kong. They were so freaking mad, dude. That was the name of the one over by Richard, right? West Congregational. I think that was that one. They were so fucking mad for no reason. They were so mad about random groups of people pulling up in vehicles and parking on private property, which was maybe not totally private, but still, they hated it. Now it's a fucking Dunkin' or some shit. I hope you're happy, bitches. Yeah, I think that... Yeah, because what? They built the... it was a Dunkin', and then it turned into a bank. And then they built the gas station across the way and converted that into the Dunkin' spot. Yeah, either way, it's just all fucking stupid. Mm-hmm. Richard Sung sang us the Pokemon theme song. I don't know if I remember that in particular, which is unfortunate. I don't know if I was there for that one. Either that or memory bad. Don't think of how old he is now. It'll hurt. I mean, he's definitely probably driving. He's definitely, like, probably driving or maybe going to college. Maybe. Yeah, it does hurt a little bit. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because I was thinking like 7 or 8, and then add 10 years. But it could be, you know, 6 and add 10. I don't know. Yeah, it's making me ache. It's making my back ache a little bit more. It's alright. Too old. Maybe we aim for 150 for poipole. Well, again, we are going to take a quick BRB in about 2 minutes. I'm probably going to go to the kitchen, take a couple more bites of shepherd's pie, drink some more water. I'm not sure if I mentioned it, Brian, but essentially our next purchase. So we got our apartment earlier this year. We got our new car a little while ago. Next purchase we're saving up for is the E-kit, the electronic drum kit, and I'm very excited about it. We're making it happen, man. W shepherd's pie. Yeah, Coda's getting really good at her shepherd's pie recipe. Very good. What would you make it out of? That was a weird way to ask. What do you usually like put in your shepherd's pie? Because I recently learned that some people put green beans in there, and frankly, that disgusts me. Ground beef. Alright, it's ad time. We'll be right back.
What will happen to us? Do you think we'll make the cut? Or should we give it a try? Give an eye for an eye. Give ourselves to the light. We meet with no light in the blanket of night. We talk of the keepers. Our hatred was high. I will always remember the way he was acting that night. We hashed out a plan that was tactful and slow. We'd overthrow them before they would know. Still, he had his agenda and chose me to star in his show. So it goes. Gathered in the early morning sun to watch the weekly hanging, whose life ran out of luck. A friend of ours whose motives fit the bill. Today they troll ideals, the thinking of the narrative never improves. You fuck with us, you run for your life, check us up, and we're running out of time. If you make it through the night, such is the price you will pay if you trust the man in white. But mark my words, you'll find the wrong end of my knife. Inside the watchtower we stood when he shot our confidant and pushed him off the roof. He threw the gun down at my feet, just as they came for me. He smiled from cheek to cheek. Run for your life, check us up, and we're running out of time. If you make it through the night, such is the price you will pay if you trust the man in white. But mark my words, you'll find the wrong end of my knife.
Yo. Yo, 7 minutes, 14 seconds. We're back. But, yes, shepherd's pie, definitely corn, ground beef, mashed potatoes. Is the necessary, layout. Speaking of, there's gumshoes. Yes, so corn, ground beef, and mashed potatoes. And that's pretty much it. And also gravy, but the gravy is more or less to go on top. Maybe a bit of it is cooked with the ground beef and corn. But yeah, I would assume it's like a beef gravy. But yeah, it's fucking delicious. Like I said, she's gotten good at making it. She's made it like pretty recently. Maybe like 3 times within the past month. The spice combo of the meat, what you season the meat with. I mean, realistically, I think it's more of the combination of the flavor of the beef with the chicken, or with the mashed potatoes and corn. What I think is like what really matters is like ground beef versus bison at this point, as we do use bison in place of just like regular ground beef, and it's a little leaner, and honestly I think it tastes a little better. I think I'm just more used to it, but that tastes delicious with it. If I know her, she probably put salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and Worcestershire sauce. That's my guess for the actual seasoning when she was cooking the beef. Yeah, and you want to hear a sad story? When I just took a break, I went in the kitchen and the shepherd's pie was gone. I did have a little bit of potatoes that was left from the pan, but yeah, the shepherd's pie itself was fucking gone. What can you do, really? Besides make an entirely new shepherd's pie. Striking out today, man. Alright, non-shiny poipole for 150. Let's do one last check on Charmander. And then I'm going to rip 10 packs in TGG Pocket. Let's go. Alright, not shiny on the Charmander. So 48.82 for Charmander and 150 for Poipole. No shines today. Alright, let's get some gold here. Alright, here we go. Yeah, no Reese boy tonight. Yeah, I just walked out there and he was on the rug. Just hanging on the rug, not really doing too much. Except for being a cutie pie. So what we've been doing with him is when we come in from a smoke break, we'll give him he's very accustomed to getting his treats right after our smoke break. So he knows when he smells some funny stuff, that means, you know, soon he'll be getting a treat, right? So what we've done previously is just give him a treat whenever we come in, and obviously that adds to him being expecting it from us. However, what we've been doing is giving him puzzles recently. So there's like a couple puzzle boxes he has. First of all, this little Korg, which is like a little rubber butt plug looking thing. It's about this big, and there's a hole on one end. So you put a treat in there, and you know he goes after it, he has to, you know, tilt it over and put it in his mouth and shake around to get the treat out, sure. But he also has the puzzle box, which you are able to hide treats in different compartments, and it forces him to, you know, dig around and find, you know, get his treats. So he's been doing good with his puzzles and being a good boyo. Alright, so it looks like we're going to open a total of 12 packs here from Deluxe EX. As we will have to open our 2 free packs, and then we'll do a 10. Do you think he likes it? Or do you think he's thinking like, what the fuck, man? Just give me my treats. Not this puzzle shit again. I honestly think he likes it. Because before he gets the treats, before we make it to the closet to get the treats out, he gives us a certain kind of meow. Like a curious sort of like, okay, treat time, meow. And then he gives us the same meow as we're, you know, putting it together. He's a little less vocal when we're like putting the treats in the box. He's more or less trying to like walk over to it and get the actual treats themselves. But I do think he likes it. He knows that he lives in a household of gamers, so therefore, you know, it's gotta be, he's gotta work for it, essentially, right? Alright, chat, let's open some packs here. Let's see if we can't get the Professor Oak. I really just want another Oak. And out of all the lot of cards within this set, I would like one more Oak here. As Professor's research in TCG Pocket is much like Pot of Greed in Yu-Gi-Oh! Just simply draw 2 cards with no negative drawback. It's a staple in every single deck. And I want to get one here, so let's do it. Easty just pulled that. Yep, Easty just pulled that. So let's see what we can get from freebie number 1. If anything. Alright, nothing there. Freebie number 2. Nope. Yo, I have so many of these 3-star Greninjas, that's crazy. Alright, and now for the 10 pull. Let's do it up. Blessings in the chat room. Let's manifest the Professor Oak full art here. Let's get it. Unfortunately for this pack, the rainbows mean nothing. Because every pack has guaranteed a 4 diamond or higher. So therefore, every single pack could potentially have rainbows. Or like a rainbow come out the top of it. Okay, while this is an incredibly cool, immersive card, this is, I think, my 5th one. Also, the card itself is pretty bad. But, like, this is beautiful, though. I love these immersive cards, and especially this one in particular. It showcases all the main Pokemon from each of the sets that led up to this Deluxe Pack EX, so I love that. But, yeah, again, this is, I think, my 5th one of those. Unfortunate. And you can't trade them either. Followed by Machamp. Okay, double Brawler action. Ooh, okay, that's a good pull. Damn, full art Ho-Oh EX. That's actually a sick pull. Nice. Yo, that's actually really cool. Yeah, I was not expecting that. So that's probably the full art luck for this whole thing, you know. Nothing here. Nothing there. Yeah, welcome in, Dragon X. How are you, bud? Okay, nothing there. We got 4 more packs. Let's go. Okay, bad. No, also bad already, you can tell. Alright, last pack magic. Oh! Nope. Again, yep, 5th one of these Pikachus, wild. And then, yeah, nice little Ho-Oh EX pull. We'll take that, dude. We will take that for sure, bro. Pretty cool. You've returned to your Dialga hunt in DAs. I wish you best of luck on that hunt, my friend. Yeah, it's a sad few months ahead for Pokemon Bank users. So I did actually get Shiny Type Null in only 208 resets. So today we started Shiny Poipole because I do need a second Poipole and a second type Null. So we're going for the second Poipole right now, and then I'll probably continue until I get that and the second type Null. Charmander. So one in yeah, I don't believe that hunt is affected by Charm. I don't believe it is. Actually, now I'm questioning that. Type Null. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Hunt odds. I'm pretty sure it's 1 in 4096. Yeah, it is 1 in 4096 because Shiny Charm does not affect static gift Pokemon in Gen 7. So yeah. No, I got super lucky. Again, it was 208 resets for Type Null. It's kind of crazy. Alright, 1150, meaning I need to open how many more packs in order to reach 1250? I'm so close, but so far. 100 times, or 100 divided by 5. So I would need two more 10 pulls for that. Yeah, and I would not have enough. Yeah, no. We didn't get the Oak this time, so it was not worth it. Or it was not meant to be, I should say. So. Alright, well, with that, I think we're going to hop off for tonight, guys. Kind of a short one. Well, I mean, we did 2 hours. So yeah, still kind of a short one, but either way. You attempted to full odds hunt Tepig and Black 2 and gave up. Yeah, I mean... You know, I'm kind of feeling that way with Charmander here. We're at 48.82 for Charmander. But, we're going to keep going. Thankfully with Charmander, I'm not locked behind the time gate here, but I would like to start my playthrough of Leaf Green at some point soon. Yeah, either way. Guys, thanks for hanging out tonight. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you coming to the stream. And don't forget to hit me up on the link tree here. Follow the links. Hey, what's up, Munchie? Yo, good to see you on TikTok, brother. Thanks for popping in, dude. Hope you have a good night. Appreciate it. Oh, wait, no, it's actually socials. I think it's both. But, yeah, guys, I will be alive. I will be alive and live soon. So thank you for hanging out. Thank you for showing up. I will catch you on the next stream. Best of luck with all your shiny hunts. And thanks for coming by. I'll see you later. Thanks.
When I was a lad, I ate 4 dozen eggs every morning to help me get large.